Alright. I think it's all starting to come back to me now. Okay, so there's a couple of things we have to pick up first before we head up to Snowhead Temple. Now, I can't remember. I know we rescued the old lady, but did we get the bomb bag? Yeah, no, we got it. Yeah, the big bomb bag. Yeah, alright. Alright. I probably could have just loaded the quick state, but, you know, we don't need things to be any easier than what they are. I kind of like a little bit of the pushback that it's been giving us lately. Alright. And what is the item from... I think it's the... what, the fire arrows, I think, maybe? But that silver rupee always goes a great distance at the start of a 3-day cycle. Oh, shit. So we're pretty much done most of the stuff in Clocktown, I think, as far as the secrets go. Yeah, it's always good to have a little bit of pocket money at the start of a 3-day cycle. Now, Snowhead, I think, is the north exit, I think, is the fastest way to get to it. Being at the start of a 3-day cycle, we're going to need to pick up a few things. Oh, so I was right. It was the north exit. I never bothered to learn what exit goes to what. My favourite one is the Great Bay entrance to Clocktown, and I can't remember for the life of me what exit that is. I think it might be West Clocktown. Alright, that's looking pretty good. We've already got the heart container out of the Dodongo grotto. Hell, I know it. Back as never. Yeah, how'd you go today, Matten? Just another damn paradise, right? I need to keep my routine going up. I can't get slack again. I was like Major Pain lying in bed when he's been discharged and he's going crazy. I can't lose my edge. I gotta keep my strength up. Gotta maintain discipline. And Snowhead always pissed me off when I was a kid, so if I don't do it now, I'll lose steam. What's this code? Change profile before GTA 6. Hey zombie, how's everything going? You know, I went back and had a look at the Twitch side of things, and I kind of figured this as much, that any Zelda game or Mario game or anything that I stream is going to get just slammed by Nintendo. Like, I was seeing, like, a whole bunch of, like, audio problems that it was having. Yeah, well, that comes with the territory, but we only need it to be live and in living color. Doesn't matter if it fades away after that. I'm good, I'm playing Skyrim. Is that Elder Scrolls stuff? I never actually got into that. I went to school with a bunch of people that played Oblivion, and isn't Skyrim a part of that? Or something? I don't know. I never figured out the ins and outs of it. It was all too trendy for me at the time. At the time, I was like 14 or something. Well, school is boring, and that is my day. No, it's like that moment in the in-betweeners. I mean, I wonder what it could possibly be like. The fucking clues are in the title. Work experience. Alright, we need to get some bombs. Where the hell are all the... yeah, I'm sure that's going to get me flagged somewhere. Well, how the hell can you talk Zelda strategy and not use the word bomb? There we go, that's more like it. Is 5 gonna be enough for this garbage, though? You know what? For the first time ever, we'll actually go to the place and buy some. Which I believe is... North Clocktown can't get to it. See, that's one thing I thought in the 3DS remake they would actually redesign Clocktown a little bit and make it like North can connect to West, South can connect to East and all that good stuff, but it doesn't. Yeah, North is completely separate. Okay, so the bomb bag is there if you don't save the old broad. Yeah, alright, fair enough. That might have something to do with the fact that I reset the 3-day cycle, maybe? I don't know. I love hearing people argue about how does the time travel work in Majora's Mask. Like, I think I said something like this on the last stream. I don't think Link is actually traveling back through the 3 days every time he resets it. I think what's happening is he's just rewinding time. I don't know, maybe it's not that deep. Alright, let's do this. What the fuck? How do we get through this again? I could have sworn it was a bomb. Can the bomb mask do it? There we go. That did it. I don't know why the blast mask can do it and a bomb can't. I never noticed that before. The blast mask uses magic. Alright, I better have a look at my shopping list here. Okay. We should have another Tingle encounter. So actually, that's not for a while yet. Alright, we'll have an owl statue. Yeah, alright. So it's straight to Goron Village, there's nothing... The Goron dying of hypothermia will be back for him later. God, the bunny hood needs a reservation on the item slot, like straight away. Like, how the fuck can you go through Majora's Mask and not have the bunny hood? Like, it's a necessity. No, the other exit's over here. Actually, I think I've already bought Tingle's map for this. I think I bought it yesterday. Oh, God. Come here. Actually, the White Wolfo... I see a lot of people say this. The White Wolfo is not in Ocarina of Time. Oh, it's in there. But still doesn't change the fact that just one quick hit to the tail, a jump slash to the tail is always an instant kill on him. But no, there's a couple in there. There's one inside of Ice Cavern. In fact, I think it's the boss of that mini dungeon. And where's the other one at? There might be one inside the Spirit Temple somewhere. Alright, I better just double check this. I know Tingle is a fan favourite for many people. I never understood why. Yeah, so what? He's at the age of 35 and his fairy never came to him. He thinks he's a child of the forest or something like that. And I love how there's a throwaway line here where it's like, my dad told me to start selling maps and help with the business. He reminds me of Richard Jenkins in Step Brothers. Stop being a fucking dinosaur and get a job. Okay, so yeah, I did already have it. So Romanai Ranch must be the one that I don't have. It's Romani. I don't care how you pronounce it. I think Romanai Ranch sounds better anyway. And I've already got that one too. God, I'm way ahead on my maps. Ah, hang on. There's a piece of heart coming up, but we need to get the swamp title deed to get it. Alright. No, first things first, forget him. Let's get the Lens of Truth. Someone told me once, I think I may have mentioned this on the last stream, they thought Majora's Mask was a lot more subtle with the dark themes about, you know, because the toss-up was always between Majora's Mask and Twilight Princess, what was the darker Zelda game. They thought this one was more subtle. Look at this right here. The land is doomed to be smothered in snow and ice forever, then in Red Riding, it will become a land where no living thing can survive. Majora's Mask is subtle. It's about as subtle as getting hit in the head with a fucking brick. I don't know what this guy's talking about. Oh yeah, is this the dog that you were telling me about yesterday? What, the one that looked like an otter or something? Alright, now this isn't Capora Gaybora, but same deal. It's an owl that rocks up and just carries on. I took the bunny hood off for this because the leap, there's a bit too much in the leap. And, you know, these are snow blocks that we can't see. And shit like that ends up happening. A rat. Oh. I never noticed this before. Stone Tower Temple is right there. I never noticed that before. Oh. Shit. The feathers disappear. Yeah, alright, let me go in there, and Christmas came early. I knew the motherfucker was there somewhere. Alright, let's get this Lens of Truth. This is going to be one of my favourite items in all of this. I just think things that turn invisible are really cool, and I think having a magic mirror that shows you where things are is really cool. Now, there should be another skulltula. Oh, no, there's not. Alright. Okay, maybe the bunny hood can come off for a second. Yeah, Link likes these furry bunny outfits. One of these is a trapper, isn't it? Alrighty. It's like using the hover boots again. No traction. Yeah, you just start slipping and sliding around everywhere. Yeah, alright, the bunny hood's gonna come in. Mate, the bunny hood is the go-to. Yeah, this fool here, we can get a heart piece off of him, so I might have to go and get the swamp title deed. How does that quest end again, that side quest? I can't remember. Because then you got to get the canyon title deed, but I can't remember what you get after that. No, it's not the canyon next, isn't it? The ocean or the bay deed or whatever? Well, so far so good. The emulator hasn't out and out shit itself on me yet. I'm hoping that it doesn't. I'm starting to see a few little problems starting to creep in now. I tell you, mate, Milo was barking his balls off late last night. It was a long weekend here. The natives were getting restless. Nah, this one's just Project 64. I just wanted to get something up and running. And I have beaten the game in its entirety before using it. I'm sure there's like 50 different 64 emulators these days. Yeah, I believe it's the right-hand side we gotta hang on to. I know Majora and Ocarina have had GameCube releases since then. Might have been an idea to do one of those, but then you've got to get into mapping control. Like, really what it came down to for me was the fact that I've got a 64 controller that can go straight into this, and everything is one-to-one, no screwing around. Oh shit. Right, left, right. I'm really just winging this at the moment, but yeah, I'm noticing like textures aren't loading up and stuff like that now. And we'll get our second transformation mask now. I am now dead. I was fine until I marched off to Snowhead by myself, hoping that, like, yeah, I mean, 10 out of 10 for balls, Damani, but, you know, balls get you so far and then they get you killed. At least it's not Project 67. What's that? Yeah, well, we won't be using the bunny hood for a while. Alrighty. Gorons love their hot springs, eh? They spend more time in water than what the Zoras do. Like, they're like that in Twilight Princess as well. Is it off? I thought I turned it back on. I mean, not that I ever used it or anything. I just made one so I could have the name. I think I said that one night. Alright, now this fool that's frozen out here is the first order of business, but there's a catch to this. And that is, don't touch him because it freezes you. Yeah, like that. That's just Nintendo taking the piss. Yeah, because by the time memes really started to blow up, I was sort of like coming out of... It was just at this weird point, like school and all of that was wrapping up when memes were really starting to blow up. It was like a young person's game until, you know, then the 40-plus crowd started doing it. It was an art of the internet that just totally missed me by. Alright, now, I'm probably going to use a save state here, because this is quite annoying. Okay, see, this is when people tell me that Zelda has awesome level design. No, it doesn't. It's fucking annoying in some cases, and this is definitely one of those times. Because the Goron Elder... who's hiding here... you can't actually... you can thaw him out, but you can't do anything with him until you've been inside of the actual place. Yeah, and then it's like, no matter how long you follow me, I won't do you. See, this is just classic Nintendo Zelda bullshit right now. And I mean that for real. Oh, running good enough. This is just one of those things where it's one of these, because now what ends up happening when you go to the village to talk to the kid and come back, this guy's frozen again, so you need to climb back up to the the cemetery again to get more hot water to thaw him out. Like, that's not good design, come on. Actually, Majora's Mask is full of that kind of thing. Yeah, alright, so we're supposed to... yeah. And we have to come back here a second time as well. I think it's only twice, yeah. Talk to one of these no-hopers. I like that thing better on the inside than on the out. Alright. No, it's actually handling pretty well. I did notice, though, some of the textures were a bit of a miss with the Lens of Truth. But I don't think it's anything to be too upset about. Like, one of the ones that always sticks out to me is the tattoos on the Goron forearms. Like, almost always they start vanishing at certain angles, but they're actually holding up pretty well. Oh, look, the Goron roly-poly form is awesome and everything, but my god, it takes one tap and then you're just completely off course. See, but this is what I don't get. Like, the Elder freezes again, but this guy doesn't. It's all over the shop with shit that the game remembers and the stuff that it chooses to forget. I always take a couple of steps back here to make sure that we can clear the water, because if we fall in there, we're screwed. I did for a little bit. Not too much, though. Yeah, and then after you've spoken to the sun, it actually triggers the next part of the conversation. Only season 1. Yeah, I watched it for a little bit. No, not too much. Alright, how far are these guys going ahead with this? The Dawn Gero Mask next. Alright. Yeah, okay. Nah, there's a couple of things. We can take care of. See, that form just goes crazy after a while. And do you remember scenes where Red Rush's head? Yeah, because that's how it actually first rocked up on my radar. That clip was going crazy. And everyone was talking about it and how it's like the bee's knees and how superheroes are coming back and all this sort of shit. And I'm like, but aren't we watching the villain like just slaughter everyone? How's that fucking... You know? Funny enough, that clip is pretty much the reason why I tapped out on Invincible. Alright, that's it. Go comatose for me, baby. Hang on. What the fuck was it again? Yeah, that's it. I was having a bit of a memory lapse then. At the time, I thought it was fan-made. Yeah, it was just weird. The praise that it was getting, like what the series was getting, but that was the clip people were using to get me to check it out. I was like, don't. I'm not too sure about that, man. You know, every time I look at the Goron race, right, I'm always under the impression that something is always happening in the back of their minds, nothing in the front. It is a brutal show. Yeah, but that's sort of the thing, though, isn't it? Like, it's more interested in getting teeth punched out and shit like that. Like, like I hear a lot about the violent spectacle about Invincible more than what I hear about any of the characters. Yeah, it was an easy pass for me. I gave it the first season, but yeah, that was it for me. What's it up to? Like 4 or 5 now or something? Alright, so... Alright, so... And the bunny hood will come in handy. See, this is why the bunny hood and icy floors are not good bedfellows. It just goes crazy, and you go slipping and sliding around on shit. I've only got 2 Deku sticks, so I'm trying to not screw this up. Alright, then it's what? Smash all the pots, isn't it? I think. I've literally got a points list next to me to tell me all of this, but do you think I'm going to read it? Nah, we'll just wing this. Season 4 has a brutal scene, yep. Oh, well that's what you sign up for, right? Like, for a show called Invincible, you know, I'm seeing a lot of people get their shit handed to them. Mate, there's nothing invincible about that show. Bullshit. That hit. You can see the strings. That's one of my favorite Homer Simpson quotes. That submarine is so fake. Look, you can see the strings. Got it. See, this Goron mode, right, can literally get you killed in an eye blink. I'm sure there's a much easier way of doing this, but everything the hard way with me. You know, it's like when you go to the dentist and you need to get a tooth ripped out, then they go to numb you up with the anesthetic. Nah, I meant just get them to stop. I mean, just put your hand over theirs and knock the needle back. Just nah. Just do it for real. Oh, there it is. Thank God we didn't have to do all of them. Where the hell did it land? Oh, there it is, there. Alright. What is it? Oh, it doesn't matter. You know, it doesn't matter. Yeah, so what? Viltrumite is basically the knockoff Kryptonian, isn't it? I say it like that because I know the people that really love Invincible get upset when I say things like that. And then it's like, nah, hey man, they're nothing like that. But they fly around and they're bulletproof and they're super strong. Like, how is that not... how is that not a Kryptonian? Oh. Does that stay up there? Nah, thank God for that. So the Goron that's freezing his ass off on this ledge out here where the what that hut thing is, he needs this for some reason. Whatever this thing is in my hands is suddenly going to fix those problems for him. I don't know how it all fits together, but I'm sure we're going to get the explanation. Like, what even is this? It's like frozen elephant shit. Like, what is this? Okay, can you tell us what it is? Because it's not an item that goes into your inventory, so you get no description of what it is. Rock sirloin. Is that what the kids are calling it now? Deal me a little bit of rock sirloin. Alright, there we go. But unfortunately you won't get to use it until much later. Yeah, I kind of figured as much. Alright. It's a meat rock. How many times have you said that out loud? Alright, so soar back to Clocktown. Okay, so there's a... Well, one of the things I want to do is Well, fuck! Because I know that if I do it now, we're only going to have to do it again later, so I might have to keep my pants on a bit longer to get the mountain title deed and get that heart container. But to do that, we need the moon's tear. Just let me through, you little flog. Three. Testing my memory. Nothing wrong with my memory. Yeah, unfortunately, this is the only place you can get the moon's tear from. Nah, I'll do it now, because I like going to the astronomer's place anyway. The rainbow stairs are awesome. God, that bunny hood. Yeah, the giant's wallet. I'm pretty sure the giant's wallet in this is the beach skulltula house. I see a lot of people say skulltula. Alright, whatever tickles your pickle, but it's a skull and it's a spider. Like, I always thought it was skulltula, like tarantula. Like, that's just what I've always thought it was. I can't wait to kick this guy's ass. It's coming. Alright, but here's the really cool part. We don't have to go through the astronomer again. Let's just soar back to town. We're skipping a couple of chapters tonight. I really hope there isn't a time limit on this minigame. I love how this guy, I'm pretty sure I said this on part 1, but I love how this guy just sits up there on the clock tower waiting for someone to go near the flower just so he can have a bitch about it. Like, he wasn't doing anything up there. Like, he's just sitting there waiting for someone to go near this. Actually, while it's starting to turn into nighttime, we might go and grab the, Still unskippable, by the way, regardless if it's the first day cycle or not. No, I haven't yet. I've downloaded it. I've gotten that far. Spoilers. Oh, but I've got Dolphin and everything ready to go. Like, that's all sorted. Where the hell was I? Yeah, it's in here. Oh. If you can make it all the way to the treasure chest within the time limit, I'll give you a special prize. Find out what's inside is half the fun. Are you ready? Alright, use the Goron... Oh no, don't use the Goron mask. You'll be bouncing around like a ping pong ball. God, is she trying to piss me off? Because she's doing a good job. Alright. Fuck you, this is rigged. Alright, let's try this again. How much do you want to bet it's random every single time, like what the dog track was? What the hell? Okay, alright, you gotta talk to her wearing the, you gotta talk to her in Goron form. To get the piece of heart inside of the actual chest. Yeah, well, that's just Prime, isn't it? So, I'm guessing we have to complete this as the Goron, or... Alright, that was cheating a little bit. Every zig I made, I should have zagged. There we go, there's that heart piece. Nah, I'm alright. I had a lot of fun. Alright. Okay. It's a good thing we went back and got that deed. Now let's go and get the swamp deed, because I'm fairly certain. Because we got to go and talk to that Deku scrub anyway, so while we're there we might as well grab that piece of heart. Well, everything has either got Prime or Plus put on it now, doesn't it? Like, when's the last time you've seen, like, a subscription service or anything like that that had a unique name? Like, do you remember when YouTube took a punt on that YouTube Red? That's getting a little bit too close to RedTube for me. So that's probably why they dropped it, and it's just YouTube Premium now. I only sell to Deku Scrubs. Yeah, I bet you do. Okay, so this Deku Scrub... Not this one, the one we're about to go and see, is going to give us the biggest bomb bag. Alright, we're doing pretty good. We're putting a couple of scraps together. Oh, that reminds me. Where's that Prodder up in the tree? Oh, he's only there during the day, is he? Yeah, alright. Well, don't worry. You always say, like, Optimus has a leader 1 or RC, but not, like... Does he need to have one? I think the guy's a little bit too busy to have relationships, right? Like, he's kind of fighting a war at the moment. I always thought the best romance was between Silverbolt and Black Arachnia. I think all the rest of them have been a bit of a swing and a miss. And like Arcee ended up with Springer in G1. I guess the appeal of being a triple changer got the better of her. Alright. Well, I'm willing to bet you, because the last Deku Business Scrub, whatever, you just one of these, the last loser like this that was at the swamp only ever sold the Deku Scrub, so I'm guessing this one's a bit of a racist too, so we'll just talk to him. Yeah, I'm doing business with a focus on Goron clientele. Yeah, exactly. So let's just have the Goron mask on. Alright. I bet you this little bastard took all the bombs that were in it too. Did he? Oh no, we got all our bombs. I bet that damn near killed him. Okay, alright, so you... Maybe it's not the swamp next. Alright, fair enough. To the temple. Alright, I suppose we can do that. Yeah, people like that. Make sure the person say that. Find that crap in fan art. Yeah, I mean, anything that's, you know, over 40 something years old, a lot of terrible fan fictions are finding their way into into these things. Mountain Village. Yeah, Mountain Village is where we need to go. So we might be able to do the Snowhead Temple tonight. I hope we can, because it's... I mean, I don't know what it is. I've always had this weird mental energy towards the Snowhead Temple in this game. Yeah, nah, no more secrets, no more bullshit. Straight to the temple and we can do the temple. Alright. We sell out, you miss out. And we should have another owl statue here, I think. See, this is one that I don't get, because the Goron, the big Goron here is invisible. Which would imply that he's a phantom, yet for some reason the Goron... Who cares? It's a Legend of Zelda game. No one cares how this whole thing works. And then he just falls into this void. Alrighty. Oh, this is a bit of a pain in the ass to get right. Okay. I think this also adds to my frustration. Like, you don't have to do it this way. Though I'm fairly certain you do. Fuck. The Goron form is useless in snow. It just rebounds and goes crazy. I'm pretty sure there's an easier way of doing this, but... God, look at it just chew through your magic meter like crazy, like popcorn. I don't even know if you can just walk up there. I know that happens, but I always thought you needed the momentum to stop. Apparently not. I might have just found a 26-year-old workaround. I know you can't shield against it. Alright, so note to self, don't try and do it all in one shot with the Goron form. Yes, thank you, Tattle. Detective Dipshit on the case. We're gonna need a form with a little bit more junk in the trunk to get this cube moving. Alright, now isn't the time. Alright. We need the fairy mask as well. Now, I give the Snowhead Temple the Zazu approach. The sooner we get to the watering hole, the sooner we can leave. Okay, there's a couple of things in this room from memory. What the hell? You... Just plain old bullshit, is what I think. Yeah, we probably don't need the bunny hood again. It's mostly the Goron form in this dungeon. God help us. What the fuck is that? Alright, what the hell, guys? This temple is worse than the water temple, to be honest. You know what? I'll probably let you have that one. The water temple... Yeah. I'm gonna let you have that one, 100%. The Snowhead Temple has always pissed me off. The only plus side I can give it is that it happens early in the game. Like, I think Great Bay and Stone Tower are much more well put together and well crafted than what this one is. Great Bay is a very love-hate relationship. You know, because like I do like Majora's Mask. I cannot in my heart of hearts defend the second act of the game just comes grinding to a halt. Like, you've got the Goron Village, you've got Snowhead Temple, and then you've got that Gerudo's Fortress bullshit. I used to really like the mini dungeons, like Gerudo's Fortress in Ocarina of Time and Ice Cavern, but the Pirate Fortress in this game is just, I don't know, lacking in every possible way. Oh, far out. I have questions in top. I think my old account you did. Yeah, I had you as a mod. I was actually about to ask you that. So what, did you lose your other account as well, did you, Matten? Like, did you lose everything that was with that? Because I was about to bring that up before, that you didn't have your icon anymore. I'll put it back there, yeah. The water temple was fair because was fun because of the pirates. Yeah, I don't know. There's just some, I might even change my mind about it when I get to it, because it's not that far away. Actually, you know what? I'll give credit to the pirate dungeon, because it's nowhere near as dumb as that seahorse quest that you gotta do. Like, I think I was meant to talk about reasons why I like Majora's Mask, and now I'm in the camp of just tearing it to shreds. It's a very love-hate relationship. Yeah, there is, but I forgot password, so I had to make a new one. Yeah, alright, no worries, I'll fix that up. Oh yeah, and dust is there, causing real problems. Oh, that's right, you can't do that on this, can ya? Nah, you've got to use the, yeah, alright. No cheats. No cheats. Oh god, don't remind me. It's a love-hate game for sure. Yeah. I love having those conversations with people that try to tell me that, no, you're wrong about it. I'm like, oh, am I though? The seahorse thing was a bit of a tough sell. I'm half tempted to actually jump off. But first things first. The problem I have with the Snowhead dungeon is that it's not really like, the whole dungeon is basically a big climb, is what it is. And those upper floors, like when you get to the boss door, that's just insufferable, all of that. But then the excuse becomes, oh, well, the reason why it's like that is so you use the Goron form a lot. I'm like, well, I don't really like the Goron form. When it's going full steam ahead, and like just the slightest bump can send it just ping-pong balling around everywhere. Just a pain in the ass. Alright. I'm pretty sure the Fairy Mask, though, takes all the floors into account. Like, because this is basically just one big area, this. I'm fairly certain it takes everything into account. Like the fairies that are up in the higher floors and all that kind of thing. And I saw people say, like, Snow Peak Manor in Twilight Princess was shit. I'm like, it was nowhere near as bad as this. I actually thought that one was really good. With the Iron Ball item and the suits of armor and all that kind of thing. And Yetta and Yetto, I think their names were. I actually really liked all of that. Speedrunners love this game because of how glitchy and buggy. 100%. It's all over the shop. It's not particularly well crafted at all in that regard. I think the reason why it gets remembered the way that it does is, I think really, it's just the mask gimmick, I think. I mean, something like this on consoles wasn't really a thing, like a world full of NPCs that are all scheduled to do things at certain times, and you've got to keep track of all that. Like, Clocktown's probably the most redeeming feature about the game. And the characters that are in it. Oh, that reminds me, there's areas in this dungeon that need the Lens of Truth. This is a booby trap, isn't it? Oh, no. There's plenty of those floating around. I think the fairy's in the chest that just appeared. Alright, let's go to the blue door. I give praise to this game because it took them 1 year to finish. Yeah, that's right, isn't it? It was pretty much under the pump. But I suppose, you know, like when you look at the things that they... Because it really is what Ocarina of Time Remixed Edition. No, I don't think there's anything else in here we're actually supposed to do just yet. I give this game a complete pass for no other reason than the guard that's arguing with the carpenter in the mayor's office. I like Vissen. He's way too noble for his own good, because he's got to deal with idiots like that when a moon is about to drop on your city. Like, they really put Vissen through the ringer, man. But one awesome NPC does not a great game make. I really need to get my hands on that compass. Alright, I can't really see these things when I'm glittering like a Twilight vampire, so I'm going to take the mask off for a little bit. Yeah, I know about the tail slash for this to be an instant kill. It's just a bit of a pain when we're slipping and sliding around on everything. That's why I took the bunny hood off, because it puts so much more into your jumps when you're going off ledges. Oh, you little beauty. Alright, so it's about... Yeah, they've got a fair bit to them. Yeah, there we go. Instant kill straight away. As soon as you snap that tail with a jump, it's all over Red Rover. Booby traps are in the canyon more. Zelda Tears of the Kingdom would be Zelda Remixed Edition too. You know, I never played that. I did pick up Breath of the Wild. I gave it a red hot crack. I don't know if it's because I've just outgrown what Zelda is, or what, I don't know. Like, after all the lavish praise that game had, I sat down and played it, and I just really wasn't seeing what everyone was seeing in it. I never picked up Tears of the Kingdom. I figured if I didn't see Breath of the Wild through, might be an idea to sit on Tears of the Kingdom for a little bit. I've got no idea if it's good or what's going on. I don't think these things fall when you're underneath them. The little ones definitely do. I really want to have this temple finished tonight. I don't want to have to come back to Snowhead for any longer than I have to. Now what? I can't remember what the Great Fairy gives you after this. I'm using that a lot tonight. I can't remember. I'd like to guess that it's the enhanced magic meter, because we're starting to get a lot of items now that, I mean, because we get the Lens of Truth, the Goron mask, and what the fire arrows. Like, they're all a hop, skip, and a jump away from each other, and they use up your magic meter like crazy. So I'd like to think that's the upgrade she gives you. Are we going to get bent out of shape over 20 rupees? Yeah, why not? You can't spend it when you're dead. Alright. Now, this should be the ledge. No, it's not. But that's where that fairy was hiding. I remembered that one. How many of them are there? Okay, so I'm not too sure if all the dungeons had 15 apiece. I know Woodfall had 15. Yep, she does. Oh, well, alright then, yeah, alright. So there is a bit of a method to the madness. It just sort of made sense that would be the one that you'd get. You're starting to get a lot of items now that heavily consume your magic meter. Oh, we need the Goron mask for this. Now, I did notice reading from my little shopping list here that the order of the fairies, or at least their titles in the remake, have been changed out. In the 3DS version, I think it's the Fairy of Power, and the one in this is the Fairy of Wisdom or something, or vice versa, or you get the idea. Their titles have changed. I wonder if the gifts that they give you have changed as well. I always thought you had to jump up there and slam that whole one down. Apparently not. I always thought, translation, my 13-year-old self thought. Link, what the fuck are you doing, mate? There we go. Attaboy. That's not what you're supposed to do, by the way. You gotta go and slam the other one down. So, yeah, maybe Link might have to be designated driver tonight. That chocolate milk has got me all over the shop. Hmm. Okay, so Goron Link can't climb for shit. Note to self. But that's okay. Nobody's nerfed. I just revisited Breath of the Wild. I'd say the game was breathtaking. I see what you did there. Once you get past the main island on Breath of the Wild, the real game starts. Most players never got past on leaving the plateau. Yeah, that's probably what ended up biting me. I think that's just sort of a natural effect that ends up happening when you can start running off in every bit of direction and there's not really a whole lot of structure going on. I don't know, players can feel a bit overwhelmed by that. I kind of like the formula that Zelda has always had. Yeah, in the sense, like, you've got your first 3 sort of introductory dungeons, and then pretty much the main game opens up to you, and it sounds pretty similar to what you were just saying then. I don't know, just the way everyone talks about Breath of the Wild, it seems a bit much. It doesn't sound like a Zelda game to me after a while. I'm sure that it very much is, just not the way that I know them. That's odd. I could have sworn. Yeah, I could have sworn. Doesn't matter. This is another fairy, yeah. We can't be too far off the sub-boss. What is it? Wizrobe. Yeah, I thought so. Here we go. They love their bosses running off and having multiple forms. Like, what is it? Phantom Ganon is one that was, like, that was his big party trick. Actually, I'm pretty sure this pull-through... Isn't there a round 2 for this fella from memory? Alright, give me my fire arrow so we can start finishing this up. Damn, a hornet almost entered my room. Yeah, I tell you, man, those hornets, man, they are badass. Fucking big. Now we've got the fire arrow, we got some fire power. I'm here till Thursday. Alright. Hang on, am I remembering that right? No, I'm not. Because I never remember anything right. And this is another reason why I really wanted the fire arrows. Instant death to those things. Just easy to get back up here. I mean, you could have done that from that room down there, but, you know. Especially in Australia. Yeah, I know, man. Hey, those things, I don't run into them often, but when I do, yeah, they stand out of a lineup. Okay, we're a key short. Because we gotta go down. Shit! I actually really like the boss fight in this dungeon, though. Mass Mechanical Monstrosity or Beast or whatever it's called. I really like that one, how the boss fight's like a big race. I think it was probably done a little bit better with Star-Lord in Twilight Princess, but I can take it or leave it. Yeah, you're going to get 6 of the best, Metin, and I'm not talking centimeters. That's alright. Yeah, just the magic starts running a bit blank. Alright. It's like Sam Jackson in Snakes on a Plane. Let's open some fucking windows. Alright. We're doing pretty good. Yeah, that's about right. It lines up when you squint at it. Yeah, now what, Brainiac? Yeah, big enough. Oh, what? You're kidding me. That's not a permanent thing. Alright. See, it's just little things like that that make Majora's Mask hard to defend after a while. So they put one of those ice flogs in front of an ice-sealed switch, so you've got to shoot it at least twice. Yeah, there's one in there, but you need the Deku form to get to it, I'm pretty sure. Or can you shoot it from here? I don't even think it's in a bubble. I'm pretty sure that one is in a chest. Yeah. Fucking form. Alright, but we need that key first. I've fallen off this thing twice tonight. There's not going to be a third time. Yeah, but we're not... Like, I know we're in boss room territory now, but we're not actually trying to get in there yet. You gotta give the Deku Scrub something to do. Because he only sells to other Deku Scrubs. Oh, here we go. Oh. Oh, you're going down, man. I don't know if the fire arrow does more damage to him or not. That's a great shot of Link's green textures there. And it used one of my fire arrows. No sequel for you. No face, no name, no number. Alright, so we can fight the boss right now, but we've still got a dungeon door that needs a key. No, I don't, but I certainly look like I do. That was a little thing that I always liked about Link's transformation masks. Is that he could just put another mask over the transformation that he was already in and swap between forms. Like, he didn't have to swap back to swap to another form. Yeah, fuck strategy, just run and slash. Huh, alright, so there's 2 in 1 hit. And we still haven't even opened up that. That chest that appeared. So there's 5 more of these, and then we can go and fight God. I love one-shotting these Bomber Snows. Lens of Truth time. Oh, I'm getting sick and tired. Oh, you know what? That's probably the exact same locked door, isn't it? I think it is. Alright, let's have a look at the old map. Well, we got the fire arrows now, and haven't we... Yeah, alright. Where's the... That's it there. I reckon the bunny hood could probably clear that. Just free my mind. Yeah, and it was in a chest, so you couldn't cheap shot it anyway. And that's it for the main corridor? Yep. Okay, so who are we missing? There's gotta be something down here, come on. We haven't hit this switch at all, have we? I don't believe we have. Now, where does this take us? Yep. I really don't like using the Goron form any longer than what I have to. Alright. Yes. This is a place that we never came back to. That's just the switch. We don't need to hit that just yet. No, there's still something we're missing around here somewhere. And he will spawn in no matter what. Yeah, this is what I was looking for. Yeah, now we're cooking with gas. This is it. Oh, alright, so... I was thinking because I got lucky with the one shot last time, that could I possibly get away with it this time? Of course not. And we haven't ran into a trapped chest yet. I'm fairly certain it's in this room. It's like Pokemon Gold and Silver Ice Path. Okay, 2 more. Well, we know that one is in this room because the hair's glowing. And I think it's in that crate. Alright. And the last one will be in that chest. Shit. Alright, that's all of them. Good, now we can stop wearing this dumb thing. We have to raise the tower again, which I believe is through here. Of course it's not. Green. Yeah, does this actually raise it, or does this lower it again? Nah, that's what we want. Whew. I only put myself through this frustration once every 5 or so years. Actually, do we need to go back? I think we can just do this from down here, can't we? Wait a minute, what the hell is the point of that? There's got to be something that can clear. Yeah, what the hell? Yeah, alright, so I'm guessing it. Wait a minute, was that the way that I took last time? I can't remember. I'm starting to see double vision doing this. No, it's not in here. Mate, there's only one other thing on this planet that could be as poorly as designed as this dungeon, and that's the platypus. Yeah, there we go. That's more like it. Oh, you're shitting me. If this is another... We gotta go down again. I'm pretty sure we do. Alright, well, for the love of God... I need to flush out before we start mucking around with this. Right, let's finish this up before it turns into a fucking 12-year mortgage. Ah. Like, you literally can get access to the... But I suppose that's the curse of having to make sure that you've got all the fairies, right? See, because it seems to be... You've got to lower this thing again. Alright, look, next dungeon, I'll definitely follow it to the letter. Yeah, alright, so that's not it. I mean, the Deku form just looks how I feel on certain nights. It reminds me, in my last high school year, a mate of mine and I were playing through Link's Awakening DX on the Game Boy. And he was in the dungeon ahead of me. I think it was that Turtle Rock or whatever it was. And I remember getting a text message from him at like 3-something in the morning. And he just started screaming about going, I finally finished that stupid fucking piece of shit 7th dungeon or something like that. Like, I mean, wow, that was commitment doing that. But that was one of the funniest random out of the blue texts I think I've ever had waking up to. Oh, God, this is really starting to piss me off. I'm half tempted to just flick levitate on and fly all the way up at the top. But that's the pussy way out, and we're not taking that. God, a little bit of magic wouldn't go astray. Alright, what was yellow again? Yellow was this stupid fucking room. I've had enough of the arrows for the time being. Oh, what am I doing? Alright. This is where we've been trying to get to. I don't even know what the point of that is. Like, why have that ice block there? Like, can't you just... Oh, so there was a purpose to it. Well, whatever it is, it can't be that important, because, like, all the fairies have been achieved. Like, what is it, like a purple rupee or something? Actually, I am very keen to know what that is. There it is. There it is. I was expecting it to be a booby trap, but whatever. Yeah, alright. Let's start putting some nails in this coffin already. Right. Yeah, so, like, that's non-negotiable. You have to shoot twice there, no matter what. And I don't want to leave the post-dungeon item collection too long, either. Is it just me, or does it still seem off? Like there's two more there that shouldn't be there. Because there is. No, we're not taking any chances here. We're punching this last one out, and we're going through that locked door. Now, that locked door is a complete and utter non-necessity, and we've already got all the fairies. What's behind it? Just as I thought. That's what I thought it was. So there's a locked door that you do not even have to bother with. Because we've already been on that other side. We got the fairy from there. Alright, come on. Let's get a boss fight. Let's get some adrenaline going. I'm dropping the quick saves right now because we've gone through too much shit in this dungeon to just have it all taken away. Alright, let's do this. And I think this is one, like, what? Probably well, it's definitely a first in terms of the 64 games where you actually free the boss. Any reason why we couldn't just leave him frozen? Did he have to come out? Mass mechanical monster, got. No, it's goat. I say got because it sounds so much cooler. Alright, let's do this. Yeah, give him a bit of what for. That's how you do it. Yeah, go on, Maggie. Give him what for. Just fucking crank it in 5th gear and just ram him. Here comes Speed Racer, he's a demon on wheels. He's a demon and he's gonna be chasing after someone. Yeah, is this where he starts breaking out the Kamehamehas? Oh, yeah, yeah. It's getting a little too close for his liking now. Of course he's got pinpoint accuracy, why wouldn't he? Stay with him. Oh, bullshit. I always thought that, like, he came to a certain point where he would stop running and just stand there and start shooting. Oh, that reminds me. Oh, fucking bullshit. I cleared that. Alright, you bastard. Yeah, alright, so that's what happens. He's just waiting for you to come out. Fall! Fall! That had to have done it, come on. Down quicker than a $2 hooker. Okay, so what was that? To the temple. We've done all of that. Got to check the shopping list because we're probably going to have a whole bunch of. All right. And that's still not the second row yet. I'd love to know where this is, because in Ocarina, you're always brought back to the Chamber of the Sages. I've always wondered where this is. Or what this is. Yeah, so the god fight. It's going to be sooner rather than later when it comes to fighting him. I probably should have taken that into account. Yeah, okay, so... because we're already on the second day, that's going to be a problem. It's going to be a problem if you know, you know. I hope you're staying out of trouble, Rudy. Alright, so I'm gonna deposit these rupees, but I'm gonna have to fight Got again to get it back to spring. I wasn't expecting to fuck around in that dungeon for as long as I was. Alright, so 146. Oh, whoa, 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 do not do that. Far out. Go back to Snowhead. We've got something we have to do first. Okay, I don't think normal Link can scale this thing, can he? Nah, we need Goron to do this. And that's why it needs to be a run-up. I am not doing that dungeon again for this power-up. And I almost reset time before doing it. Okay, now we can reset time. That was a fucking close call. Yeah, we have a couple of things we need to do before we wrap up tonight. Because I don't want to leave. The problem is, though, is that it was the second day when I came out of the... When I came out of that fucking dungeon, so... We need to go and kill Got again. Because I want to get that sword upgrade, but you can only do it on the first day. First day or the first night, you can get away with it. But definitely not the second. Snowhead. Well, it'll be a cinch this time because we can just fast forward straight to where the boss is. I'm pretty sure that was a first for Majora's Mask. Whoop, hang on. Why does it do that twice? Got planned schedule of games to stream. There's a couple of things that we've actually got humming along now. I like trying to mix in newer things. Yeah, so what? We got to finish up Fall of Cybertron. I want to do GTA 5, but there's a couple of things I need to double check real quick on that one. We've got Transformers Prime in there. Oh, shit. Yeah, this will be done completely on the first attempt. No doubt. No doubt. Okay, maybe not quite the first attempt. Just how fucking round is this thing? I would rather have it done slow and steady than dick around all night trying to do this. Now, Majora's Mask, from if I'm remembering it right, pretty much was the first game that lets you rematch the bosses. And most of that is because you need to kill them to change the layout of the land. Yeah, what? Like, isn't, what? I think all the bells and whistles are in there, aren't they? I mean, your Primes, your Megatrons, your Cliff Jumpers. Alright, now we've got to mop the floor with this guy, quick smart. Because then we've got to do the Goron racetrack and a few other things. So we'll be back in minigame mode for a little bit. I have got no idea if that is even avoidable, that. Okay, it is if you ping pong ball off the side. God, that should have downed him. Don't be fooled, it isn't thunder. Staying put would be a blunder. Well, there was no way I was going to be able to charge back up in time, so just punch him. I do remember Goldbug had a toy for Transformers Prime. I don't know if he ever appeared in the series, though. See, because then he just starts going crazy. He just starts blind firing everywhere. What even hit me then? Good God, he's dropping bombs and everything now. Like, yeah, look at that. I feel like I'm at a fucking rodeo. Yeah, you got any rope? Got any duct tape? What do I just walk around with rope and duct tape in my pocket? I'm not a fucking serial killer. How does that not count as a hit? Come on, I'm fucking phasing through him for God's sake. I don't have all day to fuck around with you. Because I need to do the weaponsmith upgrade, and you can only do it on the first day. Yeah, fuck you. Do you know human characters? Outside of like your Kicker Jones and your Mishas from Energon and like your Carlos and Electras and from your Armadas. No, I don't know any human characters from Prime. Like I said, I never saw it. A lot of people told me to check it out. Like, what was it, like 2011, 2012? I had a lot of people saying to me if I liked Beast Wars, I'd like Prime. And I do have a few of the toys from Prime, like I have Optimus, Cliff Jumper. I do have the Prime Bumblebee somewhere. Right. And the Prime Megatron, I've got that somewhere as well. Because didn't Prime turn into... Didn't it evolve into Beast Hunters, I think? No, this isn't the spot. ...2010 to 2013. Oh, well then that explains why I never really caught it. I started buying toys again around 2014, just when the Prime was sort of on its way out. I guess that's why everyone was telling me to check it out, because that was the thing at the time. It's interesting that they turn into normal Wolfos. Yeah, blow some shit up. It's more fun. Link, are you gonna pick it up, mate, or what's going on? What the fuck is happening? Oh my god, let's try this dance again. Actually, the Goron racetrack's very fucking annoying. I'm trying to get a lot of the frustrating stuff out of the way as quickly as possible. Bullshit, Junior. Shut the fuck up! Right, God. One for one if I was in Transformers movies. It's taking its sweet time about it. It reminds me of Bomb Run and Conker's Bad Fur Day. I tell you, I've seen some cheating bastards in my time, but the Gorons in the racetrack, fucking hell. Second to none. Alright. Alright, crank it, 5th gear. Yeah, so Gorons are not exactly known for their ethical practices. Oh shit! Nah, that's game. Nah, that's definitely game now. I don't think you can lose your top speed at all in order to do it. Not the trees that worry me, it's the fucking assholes that do that. Nah. Oh, shit, hang on, what were you saying? What do you think is true that they claim that Transformers movies in the works? Oh, well, that's what I'm hearing. Is there any reason to think no? Fuck me, drunk. Oh, hang on, we might still be good. Nah. Because you're only just marginally faster than them. Oh, well, no, I actually think they're faster than you. It's pretty much you gotta just keep screwing with them until they bomb out. How did I not get any of the magic jars then? I flew straight through them. It's a broken, glitchy, fucked up mess. What the fuck was that? Where did he come from? Bullshit. So, I get tapped once. This is without a doubt the dumbest fucking minigame in all of Zelda. Yeah. It's like, it's just sheer fucking luck after a while. Jesus, the magic meter's getting a bit dry. How did that not... How did I not get... Come on, you saw that. That was bullshit. Nah. I went right fucking through them, and it didn't count. It's a fucking mess. The shit I put myself through for a fucking gaming stream. Yeah, fuck off. Nah, that's game. Well, no, I'm just saying, what's your opinion? Well, there probably will be one. I just don't know what form it's going to take. I mean, is it going to be Transformers 2, or is it going to be something completely different? Like, we've even heard things like Michael Bay is coming back. I mean, it's anyone's guess at this point what it could be. There's that. There's the idea that it's a G.I. Joe crossover movie. There's all sorts of things going on for what it could be. Bullshit. Bullshit. How the fuck is this guy like that? Ah, oh, you prick. No, I'm a little stiff because of all the fucking cheating cunts you've got on this team. Yeah, I don't want to be fucking bogged up all night trying to do this shit. I might just get the Gilded Sword and call it a day after that, and then I'll just bookmark the collectibles we need to get. Yes, I know what you're saying. I'm fucking mini-saving. while we do this. Eat my shit. I'm not doing this crap again. Bullshit. Bullshit. Check the photo at the fucking finish line. Bullshit. Oh, fuck off. Watch this. He'll come fucking whizzing through. Now give me my fucking gold dust and piss off. Spoiler alert, kid. Fucking Darunia is dead. Darmani, sorry. Darunia was from Ocarina. Alright. Let's do this. Wait a minute, but doesn't it cost like something like 200 fucking rupees or something? I see this guy's dressed up for the occasion. Alright. We have to go and make a little trip to the bank. I sent you something on DM. Yeah, I heard my things go off. I'll check it out, Rudy. Okay, actually, what we might do... Get rid of the fucking Goron mask. We don't need that anymore. Because I reset that 3-day cycle, I didn't get the big rupee. Alrighty. Let's try this dance again. I always thought you could just show them the gold dust and that's what would trigger it. Apparently not. So it says return to Woodsboro. What's this about? Is this some sort of... Oh yeah, Parker Posey. Night of the first day. Nah, I think I screwed up there. Yeah, let me go back. I need to pick a couple of things up first. Because... we can kill a couple of birds with a couple of different stones right now. We need to reunite with an old friend. Okay, so let's grab the rupee again. But we're gonna need a little bit more pocket money. Or we just fall through a void. Alright. Oh, you're shitting me. Like... Okay, so even though we've done the racetrack, we've got to go back and talk to the big Goron before it'll actually fucking let us... Oh my god, it's just little shit like that. This just fucking monotonous crap. So maybe 2026, 27. Maybe. How long ago was Transformers 1? That was last year, wasn't it? Or was it the year before? No, that's Snowhead. The village is over here. I'm just shaking my head about that, getting the powder keg, like just... Because we need to go and open up Milk Road. So you have to blow up the racetrack entrance. And even if you win the racetrack, that is irrelevant. You do need to come back here and talk to the big Goron. Like, fucking why? Like... Okay, so we'll drop off the sword, get the razor sword, but we've got to go and do the Romani Ranch stuff first. So let's go to the mountain village. That might be the cap-off point tonight. It is getting a bit late now. Yeah, 2024. Yeah, okay, so it's been a little bit. Yeah, maybe 27 sounds about right. What, I think the next Jurassic is meant to be like 2028. Or something like that. So yeah, it kind of sounds right. I don't know if the big guy's having a stroke or what's going on, but he doesn't really talk. He just sputters sentence fragments and makes noises. Like, he's not really talking. Milk Road is next. Don't let it boss you around, Matten. Okay, give me a big fucking bomb for a big fucking rock. What's the bet? The hitbox will be fucked. Oos! Wait a minute, I've still got the gold dust? Yes, alright. It makes you wonder, because Skull Kid's like, I did you a favor and got rid of it. What did he do? Did he just put the horse in... Yeah, tonight they are coming, and this is where we go pants on, head, stupid. There's a fucking alien invasion coming. Alright, come on. Where do you want me? I'm a writer. Words are my life. The dictionary's my playground. I know what reticulated means. Alright. Alrighty. The operation starts tonight at 2. Okay, where's Cremia at? Because can't you add her into the book as well? Or does that happen later? I can't remember. Oh, was something funny. It was a reel on Instagram, a Spider-Man 2004 game, where we say the girl needs help and girls and you make it stop the calm way. Alright, I must have totally misremembered that. I thought there was a way to add... Alright, fair enough. Alright, so we've got a bit of time to kill. Yeah, why not, Matt? Far away. You know what? I'm actually gonna reverse the flow of time, like return it to normal so it goes quicker. Did she say it starts at 1 or 2? I can't remember. Use your... Yeah, I already know all that. Actually, this will be... Yeah. Well, it'll be this and... getting the Gilded Sword. That's where we'll cap it off tonight. So we'll wait for these aliens to turn up. Come on, where are these aliens at I'm hearing so much about? Oh, that reminds me. Hang on. Can we see it? I pointed it out not too long ago. Yeah, see this here? There's a red star. Now, the theory is, and it only ever appears on the first night, right? This little red blip right here, this red star. It only ever appears on the first night, right? And it'll disappear after the aliens attack the ranch. Is that the aliens coming? That's the rumor. Now, it could just be a fucking glitch, but the fact that it disappears after the alien attack, when the aliens attack the girls at the ranch, I believe in coincidence, mate, just not to that kind of extent. Yeah, the red star. I remember everyone made such a big hoo-ha about the red star. Yeah, the fucking Martians, the undead. But yeah, the red star. There's a red star. It only ever appears on the first night. And it disappears after the aliens attack Rome and I Ranch. But there it is. There's the red star. And try to find it on the second night or the third or on the final night, and you won't be able to find it. Okay, so she should come out soon and go to the barn. She'd want to hurry up because I'm busting for a piss. Come on, where is this idiot? Yeah, so, yeah, I've got it. I'll check it out soon, mate. I'm sure it's going to be one of a kind. Honey and honey at the supper. Did she say two? God, she should be coming out soon. I always thought Rome and I comes back out. She said it starts at 2. There you are. You take care of things out here. In other words, fuck me. I'll... Alright, so what? We got like 4 hours to kill. That's the red star. Nasty little vermin. Whoa, shit. They're like lightsabers and shit. Come on, Epona. What are you doing? Why do the Martians want the cows again? We never got that far, I don't think. Hang on, the one behind the house. Hang on, hot shot, I've got ya. Well, Romani has a very funny fucking idea of what first light means. And it'll be time to go and pick up the sword too. You help the ranch girls. Yeah, well, it's good to give, isn't it? It's good to give. Oh, actually, we could probably... slow that back down now. Because I just remembered the Gorman's troop is another thing we have to do. So it's basically the two side quests that we have to do is getting the sword and dealing with Tweedledee and Tweedledumbass over here. Well, we gotta do that first. We gotta drop the sword back in, otherwise we wasted a day. Beautiful. Alright, razor sword. Come back for it tomorrow. Yep, that's fine. That's all good. Straight back to Milk Road. Milk Road. Because now we have to help Cremia out. Alright. Fuck, I knew I wasn't going to clear that. I got too ambitious with the maneuver. I always thought you could shoot these idiots. Yeah, you can. I kind of cheated that last second there. Alrighty. I always thought if you wore that mask, they would... Or is it the Gorman mask? I can't remember. But there was one that if you wore it, it would scare them off. Okay, I don't know where she's supposed to be. Is it in here? Alright. Now let's just fast forward. Fucking Darth Sidious cosplay here. Night of the second day. Yep, I'll go with her. This is another one of those interesting sort of character beats. I don't think this one gets... Oh, fucking she's bringing Epona too, I'm guessing. I guess it's been a while now since our father died. I'm trying to... Yeah. Because we're seeing bothered and frazzled, and I'm finding broken bottles everywhere. My sister Rome and I are too. She's practicing the bow, says let's keep the ghost away. So what are the townsfolk saying about that moon? It's bigger than before, isn't it? Anju. Okay, now if this was what? I can just imagine Link just going, I didn't ask. I wonder if it really will fall. Boy, get your bow ready. It was the boy. Yeah, his hairdo looks so queer. I heard that. It was the boy. What does Homer say? No one ruins the family vacation but me. And maybe the boy. Ugly country. Yeah, that's what I reckon, sweetheart. Are you ready, boy? Look at these crazy sons of bitches. Fuck off. Alright, that's nice, that's sweet. And I think that's pretty much it as far as Rome and I Ranch is concerned, isn't it? Oh yeah, well they've got badges at the end there, so... Alright, let's go to the next morning. Like my country. Okay, can we take that fucking thing off Link's head now? I'm like the guy on Friday Night Dinner who freaks out about the dad who keeps fucking holding the ventriloquist dummy near him. Can you please get that fucking thing away from me? Alright, let's go and get this sword. Oof. Just add sexy to it. Your razor sword has been strengthened, now it's the gilded sword. Newly forged, your sword is better than ever and will never break. There it is, we can't make a sword stronger than that. No matter how many times you use it, it will never lose its edge. Try it. I used up most of the gold dust, just a tiny bit was left, so I got rid of it for you. Yeah, I bet you did. Alright, I think that pretty much covers it. Not true, I lied. Okay, firstly, we're going to need a red potion for this. And then, I'm pretty sure that's the end of the chapter anyway. Yeah. I think the fastest place to do this is Clocktown. Christ, I'm really going into overtime tonight. Yeah, can't you get a red potion in here? I think you can. Yeah, come on, you're not that... You're not the... That's that wanker that was up in the tree. Oh, no, we don't need to do that. Have you some errand at Great Bay? None of your fucking business. Making her put in the hard yards tonight. Alright, I might just grab the stone mask. Because it looks like some of the stuff that we can get away with in Arcana Canyon is going to be a bit... See, well, we got Gerudo's Fortress coming up next, and the stone mask is really going to help with that. Alright, give him a red potion. Yeah, we'll stop it here because we'll get the stone mask. Just about everything else isn't really much of a prep. We can get the captain's hat. See, but this is another thing where... First night, second... Because it's almost like a mini dungeon as well. Like... Yeah, I don't really have the time to do that. It's fucking midnight now. Mainly because I had to fight Got twice tonight. What about the Song of Storms? Yeah, no, because second night... Get to the second night, then repeat the same process. You can get a piece of heart. Yeah, I might just bookmark that and leave that one there. And we'll lay down a hard save. Because I'm not resetting time again tonight. Just to do another 3-night challenge. We'll do that on the next stream. So get us back to Clocktown. Now I can't remember if I got the silver rupee this reset. Did I? I might have. I can't get the purple one on top of the tower because I never got the moon's tear this time around. Yeah, no, I got it. Yeah, alright, that's fair enough. Quick trip to the bank. Not that 62 rupees is anything to write home about, but every little bit helps. Yeah, there was a few more things that we had to do in Icona Graveyard, but it can wait until tomorrow night. It's not urgent to try and cram it all in tonight. Had I have known there was another 3-day challenge, I would have done that when I was doing the milk run and the gilded sword, but it's all good. Alright, so let's give us the reset. Now that we got the gilded sword, there's no harm in resetting time. Yeah, so Icona Canyon Stone Mask, which we got. However, there's a little bit more here. We can go to the Icona Graveyard and then bump into Dompy, the Gravekeeper. We can get the Captain's Mask. But the Graveyard, okay, on the first night we can get the Song of Storms, second night we get a piece of heart, and what do we get on the third night? An empty bottle. Yeah, we'll start the next stream with that. Yeah. Yeah. Alright, so we're up to 7.3. Yeah, that's plenty. Yeah, we're not traveling back in time again, not after this. So this will be our hard save for tonight, and then we'll finish up, we'll do the Icona Graveyard stuff, and then we'll do Great Bay. So I'm predicting the next stream is going to be putting all the prep in order to do the Great Bay Temple, and the Great Bay Temple will be the stream after the next one. But that's a fair slog for tonight. Slow that all down, and I'll do a quick save there as well. Oof, not too bad. It's been a pretty good stream tonight. Fucking frustrating that we had to fight. What derailed not completing that chapter was that I had to fight Got twice. That was a bit of a pain in the ass. But apart from that, all in all, not too bad. We got the Gilded Sword. It was a victory nonetheless. Fucking frustrating one, but it was a victory nonetheless. Now, just out of curiosity, if I go full screen with that again... Oh, beautiful. I finally cracked the code on that, because for some reason on the last stream, the top right-hand corner kept glitching out, and I couldn't figure out why. It was a pain in the ass. Rightio, Matt, and I'll check out this thing that you sent me on Discord, and I'll let you know what I think. But no, it was a good night tonight, not a bad night. Rightio, everyone, stay out of trouble. Don't do anything I wouldn't do. Or do. If you know what you're signing up for, go for it. And yeah, we'll be back at it again tomorrow, hopefully, and make a bit more progress on this. Alright, take it easy, everyone.